I've heard of Dallas Vintage Toys for some time. Been watching their YouTube videos more frequently, but had never visited until now. I recently contacted them about trading some items as well as visiting. Here's how it went down, as well as a tour of their fantastic inventory. Got a truckload of items to take to trade at Dallas Vintage Toys today. A good mix of vintage, some newer stuff, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Some old Atari games, model kits. Those are 12-inch Star Wars from the 90s. An incomplete AT-AT. Some old Presto Magic. Some color forms. Thruster 1 from the GoBox. Some Star Wars Buddies plush from the 90s. Mixed vintage Star Wars, other toys in that box. We'll see how this goes.
Two hours later.
secondary show, the Obsidian. Yeah, it's like 4 1-hour episodes. I mean, you could also get there.
I went to with my aunt here. Well, you get some more ones. Nah, if I was it's no man. It's just the old terrible. I think the party is fun.
Lego box. Crazy. This is the only section for this franchise in this store that we've seen so far. There might be some hidden. Is that? Dude, I don't know if you remember the price that we said.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for something that's 300.
Like the actual people. Like the giant like staff. I know. Also Kyle.
Not that one. This those remind me of. I recently watched that
One of them just happens to be a big collector in Mexico, and he's like, I'm buying that. I'm like, I didn't even tell you the price. He's like, I'm buying it.
He doesn't
like,
care. Just wow.
I told him
That's
it's
cool.
because that is a the Thomas Crown affair at the very end of the movie, like which one you want me to steal or whatever.
Oh, okay. Wow. Very cool.
But nope. So just sneakers, and this is just stuff that
Very cool.
people have been in, like the
Oh, yeah, I've still got my
toy
Simpsons
industry or.
Simpsons cereal boxes.
I forgot those were in there. They're just like minty mint, and I do like different variations of my name.
Oh, sweet.
For the Grangefield
oh,
kids.
very cool. I've still got my original, just from Series 3, I think was when I kind of got into it.
That's Series 1 through 14 down there.
Holy
I just need
cow.
Series 15, those are all
Oh,
sealed
sweet.
and everything.
Like the Nikes too, very cool.
Yep.
Like the Japanese Joe stuff, of course. I like that logo for some reason.
I was grading a bunch of those, but then they started opening up stuff, even though they were factory sealed or from a factory sealed case.
Oh.
So I kind of quit
Yeah.
going after that. Then one of them's from Fun School India. So
Mm-hmm. I had a lot of the Fun School from like early 2000s, Small Joe's. He had a ton of that stuff. So I used to buy a bunch of that stuff.
no, there are some
Very
cool
cool.
ones like the Bomb Squad and different
Oh, yeah.
flavors or whatever.
Definitely. I've got that. Well, I guess that was probably the prototype, right? All these.
Yeah, those are hard copies, first
Wow.
shots, and waxes.
Because I've still got my Gizmo and Stripe there, but that's too cool. Wow. Regarding the Atari games I included as part of the trade, I wanted to share the backstory as Shaun and I discussed it during my visit. Back in the early 2000s, I'd worked for a newspaper, and a liquidation company called O'Shea Limited had reached out about running a news release regarding 3 million factory-sealed, unsold Atari cartridges they had purchased from Atari's remaining stockpile. They then moved these to store them in a limestone mine 150 feet underground near Kansas City, Missouri. Now, for running this news release, they offered to send me a large box of 2600 and 7800 factory-sealed Atari games. Luckily, I'd held on to my Atari 2600 from childhood, as I did open some of these titles that I didn't have as a kid. This is the last remaining one I've got sealed from that acquisition. They do say on O'Shea Limited's website that they still do sell these from that stockpile, but I will say their website hasn't been updated since '04. Otherwise, go see Shaun at Dallas Vintage Toys for those that I've traded to him. As for my haul items, first up, from 1980, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back turret and Probot playset by Kenner, complete and in fantastic condition. Also from Star Wars, and one of the last 17 Powers of the Force figures released in 1985, Romba. And from Masters of the Universe, officially licensed in 1987 as part of Wave 6, is Snakeface, complete with accessories. Dallas Vintage Toys is a great store with lots of variety and rarities. They have an extremely friendly staff. I enjoyed visiting with Rooster and Dorian and Shaun. I took over 3 hours just taking it all in. Shout out to Shaun for not only the trade, the conversations, and the behind the scenes tour. In this video's description, I've got a link to their website. If you haven't visited, I highly recommend it. Also, if you're not watching their videos, check them out on their socials or YouTube. Have you visited before? What did you purchase from them? Let me know in the comments. And until our next venture.